Hello everybody, welcome to another True Review. Today I'm bringing you Enigmatis, the Ghost of Maple Creek on the Xbox One. It's the latest adventure from Artifacts Monday, who previously brought us Clockwork Tales and Curse from the Deep on the Xbox One as well. Now, what we have is a typical Artifacts Monday game, which is a hidden object slash puzzle game. The games are played from a first person perspective. You navigate your way through mostly static, beautifully drawn scenes. Sometimes the scenes have a little bit of animation, but not much. Solving puzzles and solving the mystery of the specific scenario that you're thrown into, which in this case is you play as a detective who's been sent to Maple Creek to investigate the disappearance of a girl, and that's pretty much what you're thrown into. You're thrown into the game running away from something and have a little bit of amnesia, and it all comes flooding back to you, and you have to solve the mystery from that point. Now, how the Artifacts Monday games generally play out is you navigate your way through the scenes by using a cursor to navigate through the exits and investigate areas of interest. Now, these areas of interest will either reveal a puzzle, an object for you to pick up, or a hidden object puzzle itself. Now, the main gameplay elements are the hidden object puzzles and the usual traditional puzzles themselves as well. So if we start with the hidden object puzzles, I think most people will know what these are, but just in case you don't, you're presented with a scene where there's an awful lot of items strewn all over the screen, and you're tasked with finding certain items. If you imagine, it's a bit like Where's Wally or Where's Waldo if you're in America, and you have to find certain items within the mass of the crowd, basically. And usually what happens is once you've found all the items, you're awarded a key quest item, which is usually used to solve one of the puzzles, which forms the second gameplay element of these adventures, which are more traditional puzzles. They may be simply as assembling a jigsaw or assembling a torn bit of parchment up. There may be like maze games. There may be where you have to rotate cylindrical tiles to form an actual picture. Just traditional interesting puzzle games, which can sometimes pose a bit of a challenge. If you do get stuck in any of the challenges, by the way, there is a hint system, but they will invalidate many achievements which you can obtain through the game. The thing with these games is, I always think they have to get the balance right between the hidden objects and the actual puzzles themselves. Now, in previous titles, I think the Curse of the Deep one, they got the balance pretty 50-50. It was a nice little mix. The Clockwork Tales kind of went more puzzles and less hidden objects, and this one goes more hidden objects and less puzzles, which is something I'm not that keen on the hidden object ones myself. I'd rather just have loads of traditional puzzles, because that's why I like solving the problems of them, really. That's just personal preference. But it's typical high quality writing from Artifacts Monday, interesting adventure. The one thing I will say is the setting of this one isn't as fantastical as the other two games that have come out on the consoles. So for me, it didn't have as much interest and didn't have as much wow factor as the other two games, because there was less twists and turns in it. But nevertheless, it's still a solidly written and well presented story. Achievement wise, you're looking at a very easy list. It's got the least amount of achievements of all of the Artifacts Monday games that have come out so far on the consoles. It's only got 11 achievements, and there's ones for completing it on expert mode, which only really increases the difficulty by not drawing your attention to highlighted areas which you need to interact with, and it also increases your hint timer. But if you're going for all the achievements anyway, you're not going to want to use hints, because they invalidate achievements as well. But it's a very easy list. Nobody's really going to struggle with them that much, and even if you are, there are plenty of guides available for the game already, because it has been out on the PC for quite a while now. But an easy 1000 gamer score for all you achievement hunters out there. So for me, I'm going to give Enigmatis a good solid 7 out of 10. Like I say, the setting of this one didn't interest me as much as the previous two games, but the story is interesting enough. It's got enough twists and turns to keep you guessing. The puzzles themselves are solid. The only really criticism with this one is I just wish there was a few less hidden object puzzle games, because you seem to encounter one every few minutes or so, which if you're not into that side of the game, can get a little bit annoying. But nevertheless, still a solid title from Artifacts Monday, and I'll look forward to the next one that comes out on the consoles. So yeah, a solid 7 out of 10 from me. So hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and do follow me on my various social media pages. It does help me build the channel and get these reviews to you as quickly as possible. So I'll catch you on the next video.